Hi, I'm Sean, Melanoma Mom here. Join me in my mission to prevent skin cancer by subscribing to this channel. I do a lot of sunscreen reviews. Today's video, I'm gonna try and tell you the differences between these 3 Neutrogena sunscreens that look exactly the same. Now, I kept picking these up thinking I was picking up the same sunscreen, when in reality, they are 3 different sunscreens. So I'm gonna talk to you about the differences, the pros, the cons, which ones you wanna look out for and might fit your needs and pick up. This one right here is actually my son's. This one right here is the one I keep in the car, and this one I don't like. First off, let's talk about how they look. Physical appearance here. Yellow lids, the most noticeable. Pure Screen, Mineral Beach Defense On-The-Go Body Stick. They're all 3 1.5 fluid ounces. They're all SPF50, and they all contain a high percentage of zinc oxide. These 2 bottles, I literally thought I was buying the same one, but they're not. Okay, so this one says Sheer Zinc Mineral with vitamin E, okay? It's got some yellow on it and some blue. And this one is just Mineral Ultra Sheer, right? Sheer, Ultra Sheer, Dry Touch, which is key, face and body stick, and it is all blue. Okay, I will put these in this order. Okay, now on the back, if we look at the back and the ingredients, they all contain 21.6% zinc oxide. Then it gets a little weird. The ingredients, the inactive ingredients, are slightly different between all 3. This is the only one that has fragrance listed, and this one has slightly different ingredients than these 2, and it's the only one that claims to have the dry touch, which is important. How do they sit on the skin? I'm showing you right now me putting these 3 sunscreens on my arm. The first one is the Beach Defense. As you can see, it goes on completely clear despite having 21.6% zinc oxide. I don't believe that this one will have a white cast on anyone, but I could be wrong, so let me know down below. The next one I put on is the one I keep in my car, which is the Dry Touch Mineral Ultra Sheer. And as you notice, it comes off a little chunky there on my arm, and it has a white cast on me. So I definitely think this is gonna have a white cast on other people. It might also be because it is a more mattifying sunstick. So something in the inactive ingredients, sometimes those mattifying agents will also cause a white cast. And then the last one I test is my son's. That is just the sheer zinc. And as you can see, it has minimal to no white cast. On me, it has no white cast. I'm not sure about others. Editing Sean here with no makeup on. After watching my test on my arm, all 3 are chunky and inconsistent. Sometimes they apply, like you'll get a smooth swipe, and then sometimes it just chunks off. So even though I said only one was chunky, as you can see, all 3 are pretty chunky. All right, let's talk about how these 3 feel on the face. So I'm gonna put them in this order right here. This one does not dry down, which is why I do not like it. It is kind of a moisturizing, slippy, sticky feel on your face. So I don't understand why this one is marketed for the beach, because sand, if you use this on your body, sand is definitely gonna stick to this. But maybe they're thinking it works better in the water, but they're all 3 80 minutes water resistant. So I personally would not choose this one unless you want 0 white cast. That's what this one is good for. And if you like a glowy look on your face, this one. Let's talk about the one on the other end of the spectrum, the Ultra Sheer. This one has the dry touch, which is what I prefer. I don't like to feel greasy, and I use this one on my face. It's not my favorite sun stick for my face, but I will use it on my face in a hurry. It does leave a white cast. It does clump up a little bit. I use it mainly when I'm driving on the backs of my hands. I love it. I do notice that this one dries out my hands though. Like if I bring it up to my fingers, I have naturally dry hands as it is. And this seems to make my hands feel instantly dry, but I need that on my face because humid, I'm in South Carolina. It's humid here. So I prefer this one. And this is the second one that I've owned of this, but I've since found better stick sunscreens that I enjoy, which that video is coming up. And let's talk about this one. This one is my son's favorite. This is the second one that he has owned of this. And there's no white cast. He does have a darker skin tone than I do because Honestly, he doesn't put sunscreen as much as he should. He only puts it on when I say, put your sunscreen on. I bought you sunscreen. He likes it. It doesn't have a white cast on him. He has acne prone skin. It doesn't cause a problem with that. It doesn't feel greasy on his face, even though it's not dry touch. It's somewhere, the texture is somewhere between these two, but it's closer to this one and glides on smoother. It doesn't clump up like this one does. Hope that makes sense. These two are fragrance free. If you buy the yellow one, this one has fragrance in it. And it smells like a fresh, clean scent. They all smell the same to me. Yes, literally all three smell the same to me. But this one has fragrance listed as the second to last ingredient in the ingredient list. I will pop up all three ingredient lists now, screenshots, to show you. And you can see that the Yellow Beach Defense has fragrance, but the other two are fragrance free. They smell the same, so I'm confused by that. Let me know which of these you have tried and which you have enjoyed. I hope that this video was helpful. Today is a great day to wear sunscreen, and don't forget to reapply every 2 hours.